package, that gives you the requirement of 100 PV, so now you're actually a distributor. And you can earn customer acquisition bonuses. What's a customer acquisition bonus? If you look at your packages here, every single time somebody signs up with a package, they pay out a customer acquisition bonus, anywhere from $25 to $250. That's a one-time bonus, okay? So we don't come into this business for one-time bonuses. We come into this business to build residual income, right? Money that's coming in whether we're working or not.
Sorry?
That mailbox. Okay.
You have to bring the house where.
Stop, stop.
This house is noisy. Okay, now, next position, executive. How do you become an executive in this company? Simple, by putting one distributor on your right team and one distributor on your left team. Why is that so important? Because as an executive, it trips another commission level, the $35 team commission that I just talked to you about. So at the executive level, you can now earn team commissions off of anything that your people that you put in do and anything that their people do. Okay, and that is to unlimited levels. Up to 750 times per week you can cycle, $26,250 a week. So do you guys understand how you cycle? How much do you get paid when you cycle?
35.
Okay, what needs to happen in order to cycle?
600 on one side, 300 on the other.
Okay, you guys, this is perfect. This is what we do. We teach each other. And how I teach is by interacting with you guys. So you guys are doing awesome. This is how we all learn the best. So $35 team commissions, that's important. We cycle quite a bit. Now, I want to talk to you about another way to make money in this company. It's called matching bonus. So think about it this way. If you go out there and you put 10 people, 10 distributors on your team, and they're on your top level, okay? And you teach them to duplicate your efforts, you also go build your team, so they each go put 10. That means on your second level you have 100 distributors, right? And in a perfect world, if all those 100 distributors went and got 10, you would have 1,000 people on your third level. We all understand that, right? Okay, so this is where the matching bonuses kick in, and this is where Teresa Gregory said, I make more off matching bonuses than I do off team commissions. So I'm going to show you exactly what happened to me when I came into this company. So when I came into this company, Josh, I put in Mike, Sean, my cousin Tidra, the esthetician, Brad Martin, and Brooke. Okay? Now I've actually put 31 distributors into my business. Okay? Shown 32 people, and actually 31 have came on and joined me as distributors. That's how many people are doing this. So if you're asking yourself, can I do this? Well, you might as well. If you don't do it, somebody else will. That's all there is to it. People are doing this company because it makes sense to them. All right, so Mike, Sean, Tidra, Brad, Brooke. Now, because I personally sponsored these 5, they were on my top level. Mike, Sean, Tidra, Brad, and Brooke. Now, I actually have 31 people on my top line, but I'm telling you, I'm being realistic. Let's say out of my 31 people, only 5 are actual team builders, real team builders. That make sense? All right, so Mike, Sean, Tidra, Brad, and Brooke are going to go out and do what? They're going to start building their team. They want to all become executive. Why? Because it opens up those team commissions. Remember? So they want to put one on their right and one on their left, which creates my second level. Okay? Now, as Mike's team grows out and he teaches them and trains them on how to build a team, what starts happening is Mike's team grows out. Mike's going to start cycling, right? These people are going to be buying product. 600 is going to hit over here, 300 over here, and he's going to cycle. Now, when Mike cycles, how much money does Mike get paid for a cycle? $35. Now, look at your Jade position right there. The top level, the first level. What does your first level matching bonus pay?
20%.
20%, right? So if Mike cycles and gets paid $35, then I get 20% of that $35, which is $7. Okay? So, how many times can you cycle in a week? Up to 750 times. Now, is that realistic? Well, people in the company are doing it, but let's make it very realistic for each and every one of us. So let's say is after Mike's team matures and grows out, do you think it's feasible that Mike can cycle 50 times per week? If Teresa Gregory's doing it 750, there's a lot of others doing it 750. Is that reasonable? Okay, 50 times a week. Well, if I'm making $7, right, every time Mike cycles, that's 7 times 50, which equals 350. But remember, out of my 31 people, I have 5 that are actual team builders. So I'm not just getting paid $350 on Mike, I'm getting paid $350 on Sean, Tidra, Brad, and Brooke every single week. Does that make sense? So that is $1,750 per week, or $7K per month. And that $7,000 per month is just my first level. Does that make sense?
You
Now-
have to have 5 on your first level though?
No. This is just an example.
Okay.
You could have 2, and I'll show you that too. I'm just saying out of my 31 people, my 5 people, these are the 5 that are actually doing something.
Okay.
Okay. So, is that the only way I'm getting paid? If you look at your reference sheets again, my first level, okay, if you look on here guys, my first level, that's what I'm showing. What else am I getting paid as a Jade? What else do you get paid other than your matching, or your team commissions?
You get a bonus, don't you?
The matching bonus is what I just showed you, and what else do you get paid?
Then the commission.
Team commissions.
Just go, okay.
Team commissions, right? So look here. So if I have 5 people underneath me that are cycling 50 times per week, I'm probably cycling way more than 50 times per week, right? But to be just realistic, I'm just going to put myself at 50 times per week. So my team commission for me is $35 times 50. It's another $1,750 per week, or $7K per month. You're making $14K on just your team commissions and your first level matching bonus. Okay? There's also a second level matching bonus. You're getting 15% or $5.25 per cycle. There's a third level that you're getting 10%, or 10% of 35 is $3.50 per cycle. And on levels 4 through 7, you're getting paid 5%. So again, think about it this way. The more width you have in this business, the more people you share it with, you don't want it to be just 5. What if you had 100 people over a couple years that you put in this business? So 100 people on the top level, and they each went and put in 10, right? So that's what? 100 times 10? 1,000 people? And on that third level, 1,000 times 10? 10,000 people on your third level? 10,000 people that you're making 10% off of everything they do? Do you see the power within this compensation plan? All you have to do is go get something started. You don't know any of these people down here.
I was gonna say,
You
how
know
do you
these people
track that?
Everything's tracked for you. It's all in your back office. I can show you a genealogy tree that I can pull 40 levels deep at a time, and it'll show me all the activity that's going on. Who's doing this? Who's putting in that? Again, when you come into this business, they don't make it hard for you. You don't have to try to make up anything, or how do I figure out this or that. It's already in place. It's the perfect business model. Perfect. You just have to do it. Does this business work? Yes, if you work, this business works. If you put in 0 effort, you're going to make $0. But if you can get out there and just start, then it makes sense. Okay, so you understand the matching bonuses. Let me show you guys real quick how in 1 year, if you put in 10 people, you can make $3,360 per month. Now, if you could add an additional $3,360 per month to what you're already doing, would that be helpful?
Yeah.
No kidding.
If it was
Yeah.
coming, no matter what, would it be helpful? Would it be worth 6 months of your time? For most people, what other investment can you do that with? It takes $1 million in a bank account, yielding 5% interest, to give you $5,000 a month in residual income. The problem with that is not a lot of people have $1 million liquid. No banks pay 5% interest. So is that a realistic plan? No, it's not. Is this? Yes, it is. It's not the only plan, but it's a good plan. So, I'm going to go into, I was going to show you, okay, 10 people. Has anybody here ever heard of the 80-20 rule?
Yes.
20% of people in a business do 80%. They make that company 80% of its profits. It's always, the rule works. It's no different here. If you go out there and you personally sponsor, remember in your first line, that's you personally sponsoring. So you sponsor 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here's what I love about our team and about our business. Again, we're not here to blow smoke. I'm not here telling you you're all going to be millionaires. I'm trying to make this very, very realistic. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that 80-20 rule into effect. You go out and say in 2 months, in 6 months, in 8 months, however fast you want to do it, and you put 10 people in this business. Well, 8 of them,
Who's?
8 of them, who's that?
Oh my gosh.
I'm married.
Just the noisiest.
So 8 out of those 10 people say are just going to be customers. They signed on as distributors, but they're just going to use the product. So let's take 8 out right away.
It's not working.
You have 2 people that say, you know what, I'm going with you. I'm going to do this with you. I'm going to build this with you. They start going out and building. And their people start building. Okay? We're working together in Phoenix. I'm flying down here, Brooke's flying down here, we're doing trainings, we're doing presentations, till the next thing you know, we can't fit it into a house. And, you know, there's hundreds of people in here, and that's what's going to happen. So, you go out there and do that. Now, say these guys here cycle 10 times a week. Remember how many times a week you can cycle, right? So is 10 realistic?
Oh, yeah.
10 times a week. Well, you get $7 per cycle off your top line. So 10 times 7 equals 70. Okay, times 4 weeks equals 280. Okay, so that's 280 per month for that one, right?
Uh-huh.
And for the second line, the same thing. Okay, which equals 280 per month, right? 280 plus 280 equals 560 per month. That's what you're getting in matching bonus off of those 2 people. What else are you forgetting? What else are you getting paid?
$35.
Your $35 team commissions. Well, if your distributor here and your distributor here are both cycling 10 times a week, you're cycling 20 times a week. So you get 35 times 20, which equals 700 times 4 equals 2,800 a month, plus the 560, you're at 613. $3,360 a month. What did you do? You went and shared this business with 10 people. I put in the 80-20 rule, effect. I'm not even trying to tell you that 7 people out of 10 are going to do it as far as building a team. I'm saying 2 out of 10. If you work with them and train them right, and they start building, and what have you done? You have just created an income of an extra $40,000 a year. Now, my father-in-law has rental units. Okay? He just bought another one, $400,000. He's sold his business, so he can pay cash for that. Most people can't.
Oh, yeah.
So a
That wouldn't have anything to do with it.
$400,000 rental unit, you know what it's paying him per year?
Just keeps,
$36,000 a year.
no, just
That's
keeps
not even
saying
counting
coffee.
maintenance.
Let me try.
So take your maintenance out and everything like that. And guess what? Me, I've invested, say you go with the top package here, you get everything, the ambassador pack, you invest $1,100 in a business, which is nothing. And you go out there and start working it with a team, with a proven plan, and you add that.
Shit, what?
Tell me what the smart choice is. $400,000 apartment building, rental units, or Jeunesse? It's a no-brainer for most people. If you understand, if you have an entrepreneurial bone in your body, that's the way to do it. If you want more than that, then repeat. Don't just go out and get 10, go get a 10 more. Now we're talking about ratios. Right now, you know, if you go out and get 10, 2 people are going to build with you. So what happens if you actually go and show it to 100 people? How many people? 20. Now you have a team of 20. You have a lot of people using the product, which is still churning those points, which is churning cycles. But you have 20 business partners that are out there working. So you times that by 10, Now you have 33,000 a month. Who could handle that?
I could.
The thing is it logical? Can you make $30,000 a month in this company? Well, we just had a guy in this company that just this month passed $1 million a month. So how, is he that much better than anybody in this room? No. He saw the process, he took advantage of it, and he went and repeated his efforts. And repeated until his check went up, up, up. And it's all the way across the board. Most people in network marketing, the average builder makes between $1,000 and $3,000 a month. That's great. I mean, I'm talking about the whole industry. And then it goes up, I mean, the percentage, there's, at the top, there's people making millions, I understand that. But not everybody wants to do that, and everybody wants to put in the time. But if it's something that, where you want to build a solid retirement or add an additional $5 or $3 grand a month to what you're already doing, it's doable. It's doable. I'm living it right now. Right now, if I stop right now, I have income coming in. So, it's pretty cool. So anyways, that is, I went through it real quick because we've been here for a while, but do you understand the comp plan kind of? How it works? There's more to it. There's bonuses you can hit. There's 4 other ways to make money in this company. These are the main 2. These are all that you really need to worry about. So if you want to make money in this company, go share it with people, plug into the team. Even though I'm in Montana, I'll be here helping to build the Phoenix team. I mean, obviously, Montana has almost 1 million people in the whole state. I mean, where do I want to put my efforts? There's 7 million right here. You know, so join the team. Let us work together. I'm not going to do it for you. You have to take ownership of this business. You can't join and think Anise is going to do everything for you. This is your business, but what we do is we support. We support through, that's where technology is fantastic. Every Tuesday night we have a Google Hangout. You can see Jennifer and I on the screen. We do trainings. We do product training, team building training. People that are rank advancing and coming up, we give them their congratulations that they deserve. We go over events. I say, listen, I'm in Phoenix right now. I fly back to Billings on Sunday. On Monday I'll be in Sheridan, Wyoming. If you know anybody in Sheridan, Wyoming, we'll be meeting here. Please get them over. And then do I just take them and take all the credit? No. Or do another thing is we're not pushing. So when somebody comes to an event, you can be rest assured that I'm not going to be at the end, oh, here's an app, and make sure you sign this. Again, I'm not here to try to convince anybody to come on my team. I'm not looking for sign-ups, I'm looking for business partners. So that's the great thing. When I'm in Sheridan, Wyoming, and you send over somebody, you know that I'm just going to give them the information, and then I'm going to let them make their own decision. There will be no pushiness. That's not our team. That's not what we do. And by building that way, we're going to build stronger and better. Way better, because there's teams out there that are so pushy that it's a turnoff. We don't do that at all. So keep that in mind. That's about it for the compensation plan. I mean, I appreciate everybody's time today. Again, we're going to do a 6:30 at Jennifer's house. I don't know exactly what's going on there. It might be short. It might just be a presentation. If you know anybody that you think would be interested in this opportunity, remember I've shown 32 people, 31 have came on. So if you know anybody with a face, then you may know somebody that's interested. Right? Pretty much. That's the great thing about this company. I don't know anybody that cannot be benefited from it. Tomorrow, here, 10 a.m., we are going to do a presentation. Quick presentation, probably a half hour. And then we're going to go straight into a detailed, detailed training. It's going to take about an hour and a half. I'm going to go over your why, your commitment level, I'm going to run over the introduction, how to introduce this to people the correct way, how to set appointments, what to do at the appointment, what to do after the appointment, and the tools that we're using, how to get on your website, how to sign somebody up. It's all pretty simple. So that is tomorrow, so that when I leave here, you are more than capable to go out there and start building this business on your own. But just keep in mind, you're not going to do it by yourself. Even if you're pressing play, I mean, can everybody here press play? Because not a lot of people want to go do what I'm doing as far as a presentation, but if you can press play, you can add thousands a month to your income. If you can press play and then get me on the phone afterwards, you can add thousands a month to your income. So it's a pretty easy business. Any questions on the compensation plan?
Can I say something?
Sure.
Well,
first off, I want to really thank Josh and Jennifer and Brooke for coming. I was very, very